Hello everybody. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to sublimate a mouse pad. This over here is an example sublimation that I did a few days back, and this was the first one I ever did. So not 100% perfect, but now I have been doing these for quite some time, and I am introducing brand specific sublimation mats. Today on this video, I will be making a sublimation mat mouse pad for my own brand, that's Dexperiments, and I'll be using an image that I use to represent my brand on Etsy. So this is an example, but I'll show you a plain mat that we use for this purpose. Here is a plain sublimation mat. This is sublimation specific. It's fabric on top and rubber at the bottom. This is what we'll be using for sublimating today. We will be using a triple sublimation paper. This is the back side. This is the front. This is sublimation specific as well. This is the paper we will use to print our design today. We will be using a scissor and a heat tape. This is for sticking your design to the mat when you're applying heat onto the design. It'll make more sense when I show you how I do it. And other than that, we will be using a heat machine. It can be any brand. It has to be set at 400 degrees Fahrenheit with 60 seconds of time to be used on pressing the mat. Okay. Your sublimation design has to come from a sublimation printer. I will quickly be showing you the one that I'm using today. Okay. So we are ready with our printed design. If you pay attention, the design is inversed. That is, it's a mirror image. This is how it appears to me as it does on the screen. It's inverted, the text is inverted, and when you print it onto your mat, it'll go on straight. So don't worry about that. Now what we are going to do is we are going to place our mat like that, making sure that the design part that you want to include, like here, inspire is right at the tip, and I want to make sure that that's there because that's what my office wall says, and I want it on the mat. So I'm going to place it down there. I'm going to be using some heat transfer tape to secure my design, and as usual I get stuck while taking it out. So I have some heat transfer tape here. This tape is specifically used for sublimation to ensure that your design does not get stuck, or the tape does not get stuck to your design. So we're going to put that here so we can make sure that the design stays in place. It's important for us to have the word inspire on the mat, so I'm going to put one on the top just so it stays nice and stable. Actually, I'm going to put one on all sides. And here goes the third one, and here goes the last one. Apologies, I still have not got a tape dispenser which is specific to this tape, and I always get stuck finding my edges. So here you go. Here is the fourth tape. You're going to inverse it around carefully without moving it a lot. You're going to keep it like that. If you observe, that's my heat machine or the heat press set at 400 for 60. We're going to be using that. And if I move the camera slightly here, this is the printer I was talking about. I have an Epson 2850. This is the one that I use for printing my sublimation designs. It is filled with sublimation ink, which can be bought through the links that I'll be sharing under this video. Anyways, getting back to it, there's one more thing that I forgot to bring. Is a Teflon sheet to prevent your design from getting burnt. So this is what we are going to be using, and because the heat machine that I have is a 9x9, which is bigger than the design, we're gonna start from the center. We're gonna start the machine, put it on top, gently press start, And I'm gonna get back to you once this design is ready. Okay everybody, we are ready for a reveal. Design has been completed. Before I reveal that, there are a couple of important things that I want to mention that I did not before. Take them as disclaimers. The most important thing is you're dealing with heat. When this product comes out, it's hot. You need to have heat resistant gloves, both hands, one hand, because I've been dealing with this for a long time. I can handle doing this with one hand. Another important thing to do is keep your window open. The ink releases chemicals that you wouldn't want to inhale. So make sure your window is open so you can let all the chemical air drive out of your house and not make it stink. It's better to wear a scarf too, just so you don't inhale any of the fumes. Nonetheless, there you go. Here is our beautiful sublimated mouse pad. It's hot. If you look at it, it's the exact design on the pad. And if you look at this sheet, a true design transfer would mean anything within the boundary of the design has completely transferred over to your paper. This was a fresh, brilliant, clear design on this paper before, which is now on the mouse pad. And this is how it looks. Perfect and nice. You're gonna have these made for your business. You can either contact me at Dexperiments on my Instagram or Facebook. If you'd like to make these for your small business, I'm going to be adding the links to everything in the YouTube comments or the section below. Still new to YouTube, so figuring out the terminology. I'll be adding all the links with my video, and I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe what I do. I am planning to use another product for my next video and showcase how that is made, and that's going to be this beautiful monogrammed jewelry box. So watch out for my next video on how this beauty is made. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Have a good day.